In 1964, the Land of Lincoln Soybean Association was formed. No one was really articulating for the soybean farmer in the state of Illinois at that time. The Land of Lincoln Soybean Association really grew in 1990 when the National Soybean Checkoff was formed. And then we had a few more funds and were able to pursue things other than just educating legislators, but also trying to increase demand and doing what we could to help production here in the state of Illinois.
So now we're focusing on the carbon markets. We're focusing on sustainability, water quality, soil health, weed resistance. I mean, the whole gamut. Overarching goal is to increase profitability. We have to increase demand to increase profitability because we're doing such a great job as the #1 soybean producing state in the United States of producing these soybeans that we've got to have a market for them. We can do so much more together than we can individually, and that's a charge of ours, is to collaborate and work with other organizations more in the future, and you have to work at it.
We're constantly moving and looking forward, and we do that because it takes the planning, it takes the research, it takes the steps to get a good product program in place. So it all comes down to communication. We're doing a lot down in Springfield. We're doing a lot in DC. We're doing a lot in Lombard, which is where we have an office in Lombard, Illinois, because of the consumer-based legislators that are up there. They're not in farm fields, they're not in farm districts. And also, from an advocacy standpoint, we also have an office in Springfield now, right across the street from the State House, because that's where we are, that's where we need to be, and we want people to know, again, we are a trusted resource, and we are the largest soybean-based organization in Illinois. And part of that trust is we are the stewards of these checkoff dollars. All 43,000 farmers are paying into this, and I want them to know that we take it very seriously, and we want to earn their trust, because trust is earned, it's not given. So we have 24 farmer leaders from across the state. First generation, second, third, multiple generation farmers. We have a mix of both male and female. It's a very diverse group, which is good. That's what we want. When we're having committee meetings, there's great discussion about the projects that are put in front of them. And it's not just, is this going to work in my area? It's, is this going to work in Illinois? Or if it's only going to work in a specific area, does it make sense?
I think this organization is doing a great job of being open and honest and transparent, and I think that's what it takes if you're going to have partnerships and work with other groups. Is you've got to be transparent, you've got to communicate, and you've got to stick to your policy initiatives and your morals.
And because one guy had the idea, he was able to gather some people around him he knew, and was able to form, the Land of Lincoln Soybean Association. The vision of one person in this case really made a difference, and that one person, you could say, was really the founder of today's Illinois Soybean Association.
And I think the next 60 years are really bright and great opportunities, for the farmer and the organization as a whole. I can see, especially, celebrating a 100-year anniversary. Now, I probably won't be here, but I'll be looking down on it. So I think the next 60 years are going to be great.